I'm not dependent on punch power, you know. You know what, it takes a lot more than that to be a great fighter. A lot more than that to be a great fighter, so there's various ways I'll win. But I got the fighter spirit, and that's how I'll go in there and break him down with my spirit.
After this.
But he can't though. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not even equipped to fight this dude. He's not. It's going to have to be a bunch of stuff in there. Joshua will punish this man.
It's impossible for somebody like Anthony Joshua, who is so big and so strong, to even think he's going to take it easy. Because even if he tries to take it easy, he's so powerful, so strong that even those punches that are being easy are still going to hurt.
Anthony Joshua dismissed Jake Paul as delusional at the press conference, warning him that stepping into the ring will expose the gap in their abilities. Joshua admitted he took the fight for business, but made it clear he remains the far superior fighter.
I deliver what I was supposed to deliver years ago. I deliver what they ran from. I deliver what he asked for $50 million for. I'm gonna give him a $50 million knockout.
I honestly listen to what people say sometimes. They're avoided, this person's running. I honestly think some people are deluded. Really, I do think that they've got some sort of a long-term concussion, because no one's running. In terms of 50 million, I'm a businessman. If there was 50 million on the table.
Chris Algieri explains that this matchup gives Anthony Joshua the perfect chance to step back into the ring after a long stretch of inactivity. Following his recent loss, Joshua can use this fight to rebuild confidence, sharpen his timing, and regain momentum. Algieri says the bout offers a big payday with minimal risk, almost like a controlled sparring session, making it a smart and strategic move for Joshua's comeback.
What are we talking here? Like, it's going to be an exhibition? No, it's a fight. You're a heavyweight. You're calling out heavyweights. You're calling out a heavyweight. You're calling out Anthony Joshua, former world champion. You're calling him out on short notice. It's a fight. You're going to wear 10-ounce gloves and you're going to fight 10 rounds. And that's what it is. I don't understand any idea of anything else. Oh, it's going to be 8-2s. Is it going to be 15-ounce gloves? What the hell are we doing? This is boxing. You want to fight a real guy? You're fighting a real guy, which I am very respectful, and I respect the hell out of Jake Paul if he does step in the ring with Anthony Joshua. No matter what happens, kid's got balls of steel, and I applaud you.
Well, the reason I say we don't know yet because Jake Paul has fought in his last fight with Gervonta Davis was going to be an exhibition. They had to do that because of the weight difference. This is still a weight difference here. I mean, Anthony.
No, there's not. No, it's not. It's heavyweight. It's the same weight class.
Well, what do you consider Jake Paul? Cruiserweight or heavyweight?
Heavyweight. How much did he weigh his last fight?
He's fought at cruiserweight. He's also fought at heavyweight. Against Tyson was at heavyweight. He was.
What was his last fight? He's a cruiser. He's a heavyweight.
What was his last fight? His last fight was at cruiser against Chavez. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like the reason Gervonta Davis fight.
He fought Chavez after Tyson. I guess Tyson was that long ago. Wow.
Yeah, it was a year ago. This week, I was looking at my Instagram memories. I was in Dallas, Texas, getting ready for me pooping my pants on Netflix. That was about a year ago. Exhibition. These are questions that are asked. These are questions that are attached to.
Eddie Hearn explains that Anthony Joshua is definitely interested in fighting Jake Paul, but the team must approach the situation carefully because of Paul's unpredictable behavior. Jake has a track record of confirming fights and then canceling or delaying them at the last minute, which makes planning difficult. For that reason, Joshua's camp is preparing with caution, staying ready for sudden changes while continuing focused training. Hearn says that if Paul is truly committed, the matchup could deliver one of the biggest paydays of Joshua's career. Still, excitement must be balanced with strategy, ensuring Joshua secures the financial upside without facing unnecessary disruption. Hearn's assessment makes it clear. Dealing with Jake Paul requires patience, readiness, and smart management to protect Joshua's momentum while maximizing the reward.
Jake Paul news seemed to come to a surprise for many. How close are we to making that fight, Eddie?
Not that close. I mean, there are conversations. There's a lot of hurdles to overcome. But if he's serious about the fight, and if it can get made, there's a very good chance we'll do it.
Is it on Netflix, and what did DAZN have to say of the fact that it made?
One of the hurdles to overcome. But we were going to have an 8-round run out in December. Just so happens it might be against Jake Paul.
Have you spoke to Nikisa? I know you're not friends with him. What are the conversations you've had?
That's who we're talking about, you know. And if they're serious and if it's real, there's a good chance. But listen, we could wake up tomorrow and he's announced another opponent, and he just used AJ's name for clout. Listen, I have to respect him if he takes the fight, but who knows?
What do you think Dana White will make of this fight?
I mean, he did Mayweather against McGregor. He doesn't like Jake Paul. I really couldn't care less what he thinks about the fight. AJ's going to make close to or around a career high payday, and will take every...
Paulie Malignaggi stresses that Anthony Joshua will treat the fight with full seriousness, even if it's officially labeled an exhibition. He explains that Joshua has never underestimated an opponent, and once he steps into the ring, he brings complete focus, power, and technical precision. Malignaggi notes that Joshua's discipline, timing, and ring IQ allow him to exploit openings and punish mistakes with ease. Ryan Garcia echoes this view, adding that even if Joshua chooses to ease up, his natural strength and accuracy still make every punch dangerous. Together, their analysis makes one point clear: Jake Paul is facing a real physical threat, not a scripted showcase. Despite the entertainment framing, this matchup demands respect. Joshua's experience against elite heavyweights gives him the ability to control distance, pace, and momentum from the opening bell. Analysts agree that Paul must show sharp strategy and real resilience because Joshua's skill and power create a high-risk environment where one lapse could carry serious consequences.
The bag now. And if you listen to this, it's definitely out of the bag.
Yeah, Fight for 84, big boxing movie that's hitting Netflix soon about the Olympic 84 team starring Jamie Foxx and Chris Algieri.
I am not starring in anything, but whatever. Yeah, no, I got a credit. I'm in it. I got some lines. So
that's amazing. That is so cool. I mean, this couldn't get any cooler. You're now in the movie, which is absolutely absurd.
Yeah,
what a day.
Hopefully,
what a life.
Hopefully, maybe there'll be more of this. Who knows? Who knows?
I think it's just the beginning. I think this podcast is numbered. Our days are numbered.
No way. I'm never letting this go, Dan. This is. I'm a ride or die.
I hope you get so big and become such a big actor that you are like delaying production because you have to film our podcast in your trailer.
Chris is in his trailer. Wait, he's got to finish his podcast with Dan.
They're like, who's Dan? Johnny Drama style.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, just
when he was on the set
total
diva.
Towns. Just total diva in every way possible.
Yes, like we said, this episode is brought to you by ppv.com. December 6th, we're going to see Pitbull Cruz versus Lamont Roach. And guess what? We're going to talk to Lamont Roach on this episode. I caught up with Lamont and to get his thoughts on the fight with Pitbull, to get his thoughts on Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, which we're going to get to in a second, to get his thoughts on 140, potentially fighting at 135. That's coming up in just a little bit with Lamont Roach. Don't forget to order that fight with us at ppv.com and all the good stuff that comes along with that. That's December 6th. Lamont Roach is an awesome interview. Great guy.
Awesome guy. Forget the interview. He's just a good dude. I told you to tell him what's up. You probably didn't.
He said what's up. He goes, where is he? I said, he's on a movie set. He goes, oh, yeah. He's got those movie star looks.
See, that's what I get. But yeah, no, he's a good dude. We see him. He trains down in Florida now. He's over at the Pro Box TV training facility, so we get to see him down there training. He's whipping on all the guys over there. But good people, good dude. Good. His dad's awesome. His brother Jordan's great. He's another one to look out for. I think he's a flyweight? I think he's a flyweight coming up, or a bantamweight. But yeah, great family, good boxing family, great boxing heritage.
Yeah, and I can't wait for that mega card. Big card December 6th, and he's the headliner. So we're going to get to him in a second. Some big news broke. Shocking news. According to Ring Magazine, Anthony Joshua is going to step in for Gervonta Davis and fight Jake Paul. We don't know yet if it's an exhibition. We don't know yet the rules set. We don't know the date. These are preliminary talks that are ongoing. Yes, I work for MVP.
Dave Allen dismisses the idea that Anthony Joshua should avoid Jake Paul simply because the matchup looks unconventional or entertainment-driven. He argues that Joshua is still in peak physical condition, and unlike retired fighters, he has the speed, power, and tools to dominate anyone in the ring. Allen says fans often treat these fights like spectacles, but Joshua's athleticism and skill make him a serious threat. He stresses that this bout isn't just showmanship. Joshua's preparation and experience allow him to impose his will on any opponent. Allen warns that casual viewers underestimate the real danger Jake Paul faces, because the perception of the fight doesn't match the reality. No matter the hype, the matchup demands respect and full awareness of Joshua's elite-level abilities.